everyone, welcome to Lipstick on a Rig. Today we're going to be making this awesome multicolored flower. For this project, I'm going to be using 3 different colored skeins of size 4 medium weight acrylic yarn, and this is just the Big Twist Soft brand. And I'm also going to be using a size F or 5 crochet hook. And if you don't have one of this exact size, that's fine, just get as close as you can. And I just wanted to mention that this is the multicolored version of this solid color flower. So if you're interested in making this in a solid color, you can check the links in the description because I'll have my video tutorial link there. I'm going to start with my orange, and as a reference point, that's going to be this yellow color in this other flower here. And we're going to begin today with a magic circle, and inside that magic circle, we're going to place 8 single crochets. And if you're unfamiliar with any of the stitches used in this pattern, please check the links in the description because I'll have my stitch tutorials listed there. And once you have your 8 single crochets in your magic circle, then you're just going to pull that tail nice and tight, and that'll close the gap in your circle. So from here, we're going to add the next color, and this is going to be the center color here. So in order to switch colors, go ahead and insert your crochet hook up underneath that first stitch, and we're going to yarn over with our next color. Just pull through all the loops on your crochet hook. So from here, turn this over so that you can see the back. And in the back, you'll see these small loops all along the edge here. These are not part of the V portion of the top of your stitch, but they're back here instead. So we're going to start by placing a slip stitch in this first stitch here. Then we're going to add 2 double crochets and a slip stitch to this little loop. And this is the same loop that we just placed our slip stitch in. And that formed a small petal. So you're just going to want to repeat that process, placing 1 slip stitch, 2 double crochets, and then another slip stitch in each of these loops in the back of the flower here. And after you've placed your very last petal, we're going to place a slip stitch in the front loop only of this slip stitch right here. And once you've placed your slip stitch, go ahead and turn this over. And what we're going to do is we are going to be working in the back loops of those joining slip stitches. So these are right here in between the petals from our previous row, and we're going to be placing a slightly larger petal. And so the back loop for this one's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be right here. And you can kind of use your crochet hook if you need to loosen it up, just like that. So now we're going to yarn over with our next color for a slip stitch. And so grabbing your next piece of yarn, just go ahead and yarn over and pull through all the loops on your crochet hook. And in this very same loop, we're going to place 3 double crochets and another slip stitch. And that creates our larger petal here. So go ahead and repeat that process for each of these loops in between your petals. You're going to place 1 slip stitch, 3 double crochets, and another slip stitch. And you're just going to repeat that for every loop in our row, and when you get done, you should have a total of 8 petals. And when it comes to the last slip stitch on your last petal, you're going to want to place that in this slip stitch right here. And from here, you're just going to want to cut and tie off your yarn. And I like to tie my like colored tails together just to add a little bit of support. And now you're done. This flower is ready to attach to your next project. Please let me know in the comments below if you experienced any issues while you were trying to make this, and I will do my best to help you out. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel, Lipstick on a Rig. Thank you so much for working with me, and I hope you have a wonderful, awesome day.